Have you ever wondered what it's like to spend 2 nights in jail? Today, I'm diving into one of the most intense experiences of my life by reading you a chapter of my book, the one I love most, about my unexpected stay behind bars. Stick around if you want to know what it was like in there and how I ended up in there in the first place. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Catherine. I am originally from Germany. I am a singer, yodeler, and animal lover in LA. And today I'm starting a series where I read a chapter of my book to you every week. So if you want to listen to my book, this is the perfect way to do it. Today we're starting with a chapter from the middle of the book. So if that hooks you, you get to then listen to the whole book from the beginning. Thank you for being here. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading a new video. Thank you. Another time, the heavy, thick gray metal door falls shut with the sound of 2 tons crashing into the strong door frame. It's even louder than the fully turned up TV echoing in the little hallway, which I can see looking through the little window built into the massive door. The TV is hung up on the wall in a way where you can only see it when you bend your neck backwards and stare up straight. There's a setup of sterile benches and stools fixed around a table in the hallway that we get to roam during afternoon hours, all made from cold gray steel. A few of the empty small orange juice cartons are left on the table from dinner. Phone hours are after lunch for the whole afternoon. TV hours are also during the day. The telephone cables, all out of hard silver material as well, are still not longer than in the holding cell, about 8 inches long. So while we're allowed to make calls, we have to lower our head down and glue it to the phoning device, all while using the left hand to shut the left ear to at least try to drown out the constant television noise. They moved us up here shortly after the first meal. That was last night. According to the clock in the hallway, it is already 10 p.m. the following night. All of my cellmates who were in the cell with me already got to go on the bus to the courthouse. That's the next step, apparently. I don't know why I'm still here. They've moved me in and out of here 2 times already for the cell to be cleaned. Each time we have to take our blankets with us to whatever cell we sit in while they mop and clean those thin, nasty mattresses. I haven't really slept. I also haven't eaten anything except for orange juice, if you can count that. At first, I was excited about the apples, but once I took a bite, I knew those apples came straight from the evil Monsanto queen. They tasted so bad that I figured it had to be healthier to eat no apples than those. It all still seems like a horrible dream, and even though I am fairly convinced it all feels like real life and not blurry like a dream, I've been trying to wake up several times. I just want to get out of this nightmare. At 3 p.m., they called another round of names. I was eagerly waiting to hear mine. I want nothing more than to get out of here, but another round of girls got to go home or at least to see a judge, while it seems like I have to spend another whole night here. I finally reached Alana earlier. She said she didn't answer the phone because it was a Texas number, and when she finally heard my voice on the voicemail, she thought Eddie took me somewhere far away and did something to me. In a translated sense, I guess that's true. I still haven't figured out how to call my parents, but Alana did. Your parents said that you didn't do anything wrong. They're not mad at you, Catherine. Eddie is the monster here. They are so worried about you, and your mom wanted me to tell you that she lit a candle for you. All I could do during phone hours was to cry. Alana also called Roland for legal advice. I then talked to Liu on the phone because she wants to pick me up when I'm out, whenever and wherever that might be. And I just feel horrible for causing everyone so much trouble and making them pay enormous amounts of collect call fees. How do I always end up costing everyone so much? Why am I such a liability? Why can't I just be normal? I'm reading the paper they gave me for the 15th time. It tells me to bend one of the corners if I'm sexually assaulted. Thank God that hasn't happened. It also told me that I can ask for a Bible, which I did, just so I'd have something to read. I've never seen a Bible so small in my life. It's not even the size of a travel dictionary, and not really being religious, I'm fighting hard with the Psalms that were written in a time when English seemed to be a different language. My deliriousness didn't help. I'm alone in this cell right now. I feel comfortable using the toilet in here. I haven't pooped, but then again, I also haven't really eaten anything. There's a sink, but the mirror isn't a mirror. It's more like a steel plate that almost shows you your reflection. Everything is a hazard, so we have nothing in here. I start singing, loudly. Nobody's in here but me. I know the guards can hear me if they want, but maybe I can entertain them. This must be a pretty horrible job. Again, Adele's song comes to mind, and I start crying. I cycle between singing and crying for a while. If at least I could have my phone. I would be okay if I had my phone. That's all I need right now. The door opens and another 5 girls are ushered in, occupying the remaining bunk beds. 2 of them, I don't know why, decide to put their mattresses on the floor instead and make camp there. They aren't shocked. They seem comfortable there. When did they pick you guys up? One of them asks the others. I just left the house at 2 a.m. and they found me. Said they were doing a raid, another one answers. 2 a.m.? Who leaves the house that late? LA doesn't party that late, especially not on a Thursday night, I think. Same. I barely even started, but they were coming for us today. A girl with a long blonde wig gets up from the floor and pushes the gray button that makes the guards hear us. Can I have some underwear, please? She apparently wore something a bit too revealing and they gave her different clothes. She's also holding a thick period pad in her hand, which is probably what she needs the underwear for. Her shoes are boots that would usually be laced up to the top and now are just collapsed around her ankles. I'm so glad I'm wearing the perfect shoes for this occasion right now. And I came in my pajamas. I'm so glad I'm not wearing jeans. God, that would be quite awful right now. I really like your onesie. It's so cute, yet another girl says to me. She's older. She looks slightly wild, definitely like she came from the street. Oh, thank you. It's actually not a onesie, but it kind of looks like one. So what are you doing in here? She puts a heavy emphasis on the you while eyeing me up and down, clearly deciding that I don't belong here with them. I slapped my boyfriend in the face because he cheated on me. Or ex-boyfriend now, I guess. Again, I can't hold back the tears. I'm sure he deserved it. So this is your first time? Yeah. You'll be fine, girl. They'll just release you, especially if you've never done anything before. Really? Yeah, you'll see. I hope so. Everybody around here keeps telling me I'll be fine if I just wait. It's hard to believe, but I pray to God they're right. Meanwhile, the 2 girls on the floor are still talking. One time while I was giving this guy a job in his car and tried to get some of his money, he ended up putting a gun on my neck while I sucked him. My eyes shot open wide. I'm not involved in the conversation, but it's clear to me that everybody is going to react in the same way to this statement. But then the blonde girl says, I hate it when they do that. What? What actually did these girls do? I constantly have fights with my baby daddy, but I'm glad he never threatens me. I always try to pull out more money from their pocket when they don't notice it. These girls are sex workers. This weird experience just became even more interesting. I can't believe this is happening. I'm in awe. Nuh-uh, I'm not going. They're gonna have to carry me out of here. The more run-down older woman turns around on her mattress, facing the wall when her name is called, snuggling deeper into her blanket. This is just as good as a motel, and it's free, including food. She snored quite a bit not too long ago, and my earplugs made from toilet paper only helped so much to dampen that noise. I might have gotten a few minutes of sleep in last night, though. There are 3 times per day when the bus goes to the court, she explained to me earlier. 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 3 p.m. I've been in here so long, I'll just hope I'll actually make it out before the weekend, I worried. Honey, they can't keep you longer than 72 hours. They have to let you go today. Really? Yeah, trust me, I know this place. Again, all of their names are called for the first bus ride, and I'm sure I will be left in here once more. Even the guards couldn't tell me why or when I'll finally get out of here. In the beginning, I was sure it was just going to be a matter of hours, just like in the movies. Somebody would come bail me out, and it would have just been a stupid mistake. But I feel like I live here now. I'm part of the gang. I'm going to have so much to tell when I get out of here. Jacob, the last name they call is my name. Is it really? Did they just say Jacob? I asked the others. I think so, the blonde wig girl says. Suddenly my energy is back. I'm getting out of here. I'll see daylight again. My bed, Alana, my parents, Baloo, but I have to see a judge, and my pajamas. And my hair is a mess. I slept on it when it was wet. I have to fix what I can. I could braid it, but I have nothing to fix it with. No hair tie, no shoelaces, nothing. Then I have an idea. I grab a few sheets of toilet paper and roll it up. Then I go in front of the fake mirror and do my best combing my hair with my fingers and dividing it up to make 2 braids, one left, one right. I tie the toilet paper string around the bottom of each braid, and as I look in the mirror, I almost have to laugh because I look even more like a little girl now than I did before. As we line up for the bus, a tall and handsome police officer with a tattoo sleeve eyes me up and down. I don't know if I look especially pitiful and ridiculous or if there's actually a bit of sex appeal left in me, even after sleep deprivation and not brushing my teeth or showering for 2 days. I hope you enjoyed this chapter as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. If you want to hear more stories from my book or my life, please definitely come back, hit the notification bell, hit subscribe so you know when I'm posting the next video, and I will see you with another chapter next week. Bye bye.